I want to do something here. What's the ceilings and floors of the Detroit Lions rookies? And I want to start with the first-round pick, Tyleik Williams.
Okay.
What is your ceiling for Tyleik Williams?
My ceiling for Tyleik Williams, like in his career or this year?
We should discuss that before the show.
Yeah.
Now you're putting me on the spot. You're a piece of shit.
I mean, that's pretty important.
I wrote something down. You want me to read what I wrote down?
Yeah.
I said, I thought more so like this year's, like what I was thinking, like this year's ceiling floor. I put the ceiling for Tyleik Williams this year is 2022 Aleem McNeil. And I went back into the numbers. Like Aleem, we've seen Aleem like grow each and every year. And I feel like him being a first-round pick, he's a little bit more polished version of Aleem. I think I've heard even Brad say that too. 2022, Aleem McNeil was 15th in pressures amongst defensive tackles. And what I saw from the scrimmage, I don't know if he's going to be great in the run game. I think Aleem was a lot better in the run game than what I saw out of Tyleik. Granted, again, one practice scrimmage. So I think he held his own in pass rush snaps.
Okay.
So I think that's what he'll bring this year. His ceiling will be 2022 Aleem McNeil.
I think his ceiling can be like Kalijah Kancey.
This year?
Yeah. Like what Kalijah Kancey was, not last year, but his rookie year, where he had like 4 or 5 sacks, and he was making plays, and he was used in certain situations and taken out in certain situations. But I don't think he's going to come into this season as a complete player yet and be this dominant guy. But I could see him having the type of production that Kalijah Kancey did, where you got 4 or 5 sacks.
If I'm not mistaken, do you have his numbers in front of you?
Who?
Kalijah?
No, I can look it
4
up.
I'm pretty
sacks,
sure Kalijah
10
only
TFLs.
played a certain amount of games. Like he was limited his rookie season to put up those numbers. So like maybe only 4 or 5 stats on the sheet, but on the streets, he was a dog.
He played 14 games.
Yeah. So limited still with 4 or 5 sacks. That's like you could have had more.
12 quarterback hits. Yeah, 26 total tackles. 10 tackles for loss, 4 sacks.
The Ronin 99, Tyleik's strength is a run stopper. Agreed. That's what the tape would tell you. That's what you think. I'm just going off what I saw in practice. And, I mean, we played the tape yesterday. Him asked, like, has he been given a welcome to the league moment? And it was given to him by rookie Taylor Atlas. It's like, but again, he felt very confident in saying that, being able to like, come out and say that and sound like he's going to overcome that. But I think what I saw of yesterday, oddly enough, I think I have more faith in him as a pass rusher, or at least just sealing a gap.
Yeah, I'm not mad. He's a very athletic guy, and he moves very well for his size.
Yeah.
So getting one-on-ones, which he's going to get, he's going to be able to make people look kind of silly in pass rush snaps if he's getting one-on-one looks. But when they're running the ball, he's probably going to be getting double-teamed a lot of the time, so he might be getting moved.
Well, DJ probably be getting double-teamed.
Yeah.
He's probably more like a 3-tech
I mean,
now.
both of them probably. You know, if you're running an inside zone, you're going to double-team both.
Nick, microwave. Tell me he's going to be Aaron Donald. What's the ceiling for Tyleik Williams this year?
This year.
His rookie year.
I'm going to go ceiling at 6 sacks, 8 TFLs, and an extremely important piece for this Detroit Lions team as a full-time starter by the time that Aleem gets back. And you can't even take him out of the lineup. You can't even take him out of the lineup.
He's starting over Aleem.
No, he's maybe sneaking DJ over. I don't know. They're doing something. I mean, by that point, Davenport will be out. I don't know.
Whoa!
Okay, dude. What the
fuck?
That's crazy.
I don't know. I'm trying to be positive here.
How was that
positive? You just escorted somebody on the fucking injury reserve.
It's late into the season. Tyleik Williams is going to be a dog, hopefully. That's me being positive.
That's crazy.
Some heavies over there.
Heavy's over there.
6
Heavy's
sacks.
over here. Heavy's
Yeah.
over here.
I would be thrilled with 6 sacks. This would be... I mean, he had 5 sacks in his first year at Ohio State.
6 sacks.
6 sacks.
6 sacks, dude.
He had 5 sacks in his freshman season at OSU.
Okay. And these are ceilings, too. Like, don't go killing Nick.
Yeah.
He's giving you, like, the upside of it. All right. Basement's kind of depressing. I don't want to do that. Let's do a reality.
Okay.
Over basement. What is the reality of Tyleik Williams, his rookie year?
I think the reality of Tyleik Williams is he'll have like 2.5, 3 sacks. He's going to be a guy that will not be, like I said, completely polished just yet. But he goes out there and he makes an impact and he makes plays and he's not getting exposed and he holds the line. I think they're not gonna ask Tyreek to do too much in this season. I think they're going to ask him to do a lot of, hey, try to get this lane open because Anzalone or Brian Branch or Jack Campbell is going to be blitzing right off of you. So make sure you have this guard dig down on you on this side so we can come off you the other side. Pause. Wow. But I think that, I don't know if he's going to be put up the biggest numbers his rookie year, but I could see him around 3 sacks, maybe 4 sacks.
Yeah. I may have gone like too conservative with my ceiling because I feel like 2022 Lee McNeil is kind of what we can get out. Yeah, realistic. Is that crazy? I mean, what was your realistic expectation?
I got my floor. I think realistic. I think you can expect a first-round pick from Brad Holmes to be a contributor. He's going to look, like he got beat at times, like the same way Terrion Arnold did, by some of the best interior offensive linemen. If he's going up against a Creed Humphrey, in Kansas City, you could see him get beat on some blocks, realistically, because if Tate Ratledge is doing this to him in practice, early on, I'm expecting Creed Humphrey to probably push him around a little bit in KC, so you might see him get beat at times pretty bad, but he was a first rounder for a reason. He's coming out of Ohio State where they won a natty, and he was a big contributor to that. I think you can expect him to contribute positively. I'm going to go with a realistic expectation of maybe 3 sacks and, maybe around like 5 TFLs, but, just opening things up for some linebackers and hopefully beating guys one-on-one every now and then when he has Hutch obviously getting double-teamed, Reader getting double-teamed, making a big play like once every blue moon.
Ooh, something in red moon. I did it again, so that's just for no blood affiliation. All right, we got to go to break. I'm going to go with, I'm kind of with you.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of the same thing. You got 4, you got 3. It's a 1 sack difference. Probably I go 3 sacks, 6 TFLs. It's a solid season.
Just a good rookie year.
Sometimes defensive tackles are unappreciated. It'd be like that type of year. It's like he doesn't stand out, but he did his job at the end of the day. And we're not going to get to see him tomorrow, unfortunately, but hopefully at some point. Do you want to see him at all, or you want to wait?
I want to see him.
He's not playing. Didn't he say?
Selfishly, or like in your
No,
heart?
I think he needs to get some run.
I think he needs to. After watching practice, I think he needs to get some run,
not in this game, but,
yeah.
Next couple games, he should get some run.
Yeah, did Dan come out and say he's not playing?
Yeah, him and Tate Ratledge are not playing.
Him and Tate aren't playing.
We're talking about just as the preseason as well.
Yes,
gotcha,
yeah. Trey Lance versus Hendon Hooker is actually kind of exciting.
No, it's not.
For me, it is.
Electric.
Football's back. I love it. I ain't got nothing against it. That, for a preseason matchup, that's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. You don't think so?
No.
Realistic preseason. Knowing what preseason is, that's not a hype matchup.
No.
Then what is? What would be?
Nothing would really give me that hype. Like the quarterback matchup of a preseason game, I don't think.
That's the one. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, dude.
With the expectation of preseason, Hendon Hooker versus Trey Lance.
Trey Lance does not excite me at all.
Preseason football,
Trey
brother.
Lance,
the context of it matters.
Trey Lance sucks.
Wow, dude.
What? That's not news to anybody except for you, I guess.
No, I don't. I'm excited for it. Rookie ceiling for Tate Ratledge. I said Frank Ragnow, but then I also was thinking long term because Frank Ragnow played left guard before moving to center and becoming one of the greats for us at least.
My ceiling for
very similar situation here. Right guard, move to center.
My ceiling for Tate Ratledge this year is Jonah Jackson in his final season for Detroit.
That was not great.
What?
He was bad in pass blocking.
Yeah, not bad, but not not great. But being an absolute road grader and being a guy that's going to get out in front of running backs and be a monster in the running game, I think that's easily what you can expect from him. I don't think he's going to be a perfect offensive guard his first time up, but I think that he has the ability to be a elite level offensive lineman in the run game immediately. It's just going to be the pass game that he has to be eased into, and that'll help being next to Penei Sewell.
Nick?
My ceiling for Tate Ratledge in his first season with the Detroit Lions is to make a Pro Bowl next to Penei Sewell. This
year.
That is the ceiling. Rookie year. Pro Bowl. Terrian didn't do it. That's Tate's ceiling. He's a 24-year-old rookie, 5 years in college, won a natty with Georgia. Yeah, I'm expecting big things from Tate Ratledge. Not giving up a bunch of sacks because obviously he's a better run blocker than he is pass blocker, but standing strong next to Sewell, and hopefully Graham helps him out when he can. So, yeah, big-time Pro Bowl. You know, hopefully Detroit leads the league in rushing, and Tate's a big reason why.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they will because the other rushing quarterbacks usually tend to do that for team success. But the ones without a mobile quarterback, I hope it's the Lions, and I think it will be.
I think it will be too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't hate that because nowadays everyone's making a Pro Bowl.
I guess.
Passed them out like an Oprah show back in the day, so I don't hate that one, actually. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'll say that. I don't think John was good his last year here. So I'm going to go... I'll go Graham. Graham Glasgow, like in the younger years, like when he was here. You know? I don't know, dude.
I think
it's kind of tough for offensive linemen.
It is tough for offensive
pinpoint something
linemen.
like that. Realistically, I think the Graham comp is actually... I got to stop. I got to go a little bit more over the top with these ceilings. But, yeah, I think the Graham comp is kind of fair.
For ceiling?
No, for realistically. Like the realistic expectation.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your ceiling, Frank?
Ceiling, Frank. Realistic, Graham.
Think that's fair?
Where you at with realistic?
Yeah, I think that's fair as well. I think that... damn it. I don't have PFF. I was going to check Jonah's PFF scores his final year here.
His final year in Detroit.
It's 2023.
2023. He was 50th amongst guards in pass blocking and 69th in run blocking. He actually had worse run blocking somehow.
Wow. That doesn't
I thought that was the opposite.
I don't... Okay.
59
sucks.
overall was his grade, though.
I think that he
grade.
is going to be a good starting guard in the National Football League. That's what I think Tate Ratledge is going to be year one. I think he's going to be a guy that you're not seeing picked on. He's not going to be out of place. He's not going to be blowing assignments or missing plays. He's going to be solid. And that's what you could expect. That especially, like I said, next to Penei Sewell, that's going to help you look a lot better than you actually are. So I think it's an easy spot for him to learn. I think he's going to have a good year. I don't know about Pro Bowl, and I don't know about, a nobody, but I think he's going to be a good starting guard, and we're not going to see too much of a drop-off from that spot.
All right, move off the offensive line. Boring. Let's get sexy. Isaac Tesla. What is the ceiling for Isaac Tesla? The name I wrote, and I looked at the numbers. It's kind of crazy to say, but I think it's Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
He's a hot Puka Nacua. But Puka Nacua had like 1,500 yards rookie year.
Yeah.
And Puka Nacua went crazy. But, like, ceiling-wise, I'll say 75% of what Puka was.
Yeah.
70%.
Because Puka got that because Cooper Kupp went down and he was force-fed.
It's fair.
So that is not going to be the situation with Isaac Tesla. He's not going to have to be force-fed like that, so those numbers won't there. But the effect of him and what he's doing out there, I don't hate that at all. Like that's what he looks like. That's what he projects to be. And he's a guy that could go out there, and I'm going to say his ceiling can be Devontae Adams from last year.
Ooh, Combat Legs says Tim Patrick's ceiling.
Tim Patrick's ceiling? I think his ceiling's higher than Tim Patrick.
His rookie season?
Yeah, if we're talking ceiling, like if he taps into his
Wait, you said Devontae Adams?
from last year, yes.
What did he do last year? You got the numbers?
67 catches, 854 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
That's a fuck, yeah. I mean, that's a hell of a ceiling.
That's like
Realistically,
if everything happened perfectly with all the weapons we have, if he reaches his true potential, it would be something like that this year. Just because he wouldn't have the volume to produce the numbers that would be an insane ceiling.
Damn, Steve Wild says John Jackson's already hurt. Smart move for the Bears.
Yeah,
is that true?
Not surprised. Wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. Combat Legs is it's been spoken, but given the numbers over the name,
Jonah Jackson day to day with a leg injury.
You can't hate that one.
No, yeah, like
it's a ceiling again. Because
Devontae Adams is again they'll play a similar role as their wide receiver. Bless you. Both bigger, longer, great hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but when we're talking ceilings for a rookie wide receiver with a guy like that, with his potential, it's got to be something like that. Ceiling, like combat legs. Ceilings. Ceilings, dude. That's what we're talking about. Do you know what that means? That means if everything works out perfectly and everything is enacted, what would they be? So a guy who's got a 4.4 40, a 40-inch vertical, and has never dropped a pass in his collegiate year, if everything works out for him, he'll be a pretty good player.
Nick?
Yeah, if we're talking ceilings, 912 yards, 5 tutties, about the same rookie season as St. Brown. He overtakes Tim Patrick for that wide receiver 3 role. J-Mo and St. Brown are going to be covered all of the time with extra help from defenses, so you see Tesla open a lot for Jared Goff, and he gets up to 912 yards, same amount of yards as Amon-Ra St. Brown in his rookie season.
900?
Him being the only, receiver for the time for the Lions that Jared Goff fell in love with.
If Ben Johnson was more hands-on or responsible in that first half of Amon-Ra's rookie season, he would have had 1,000 yards and outpaced Jalen Waddle then too. Like Amon-Ra, I fucking love that guy. Mm-hmm. Ceiling, I'll go just because of ceiling, because there's so many weapons on this team. It's kind of tough to do.
Ceiling.
I'm gonna go 756 tutties. I'm too low of these ceilings. Maybe my ceiling.
See,
I'm
that's
short.
what I'm saying.
800 yards, 7 touchdowns. His ceiling. Realistically, there's still some stuff to be learned. There's Tim Patrick ahead of him. I'm going to go 400. And because he's such a big dude, I can still see him getting like 3-4 touchdowns. Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy.
I think he definitely, he's a big dude, great hands, great hair.
Yeah.
Better pizza, Papa John's. I can see him getting at least 4 tutties.
Yeah, I could say like what I realistically expect out of him is I would say
There's
like
so many weapons, it's tough, man.
Yeah, like what MVS did last year.
What do you do?
He had
you said that like
yeah, obviously
notes,
what Marquez Valdez-Scantling did last year. No, you have 44 catches, you have 411 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Oh, that's kind of it's literally what I said.
Like that's what I expect out of him. I expect him to have a couple explosive touchdowns throughout the year, but not to be a consistent weapon in this offense just yet. But ceiling, if everything clicks for him, he obviously has the potential to be elite with the with what he is, with who he is, with how he catches the ball, and with his athleticism. He has insane potential. But realistically, I could see him, right under 500 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns.
DNC says DJ Chark for the Lions, 30-52, 500 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I could see that.
Realistic for you, Nick?
Realistic for me, I'm going 500 yards, 5 tutties. They traded 3 third-rounders to get up here. I am going 500 yards, 5 tutties. I think he's going to be used, in big spots for some big plays. I truly believe that. That's where the yards come in. And if this team goes up a bunch of, points in some of these snoozers, I think he's going to get a lot of run because they want to see what Tesla is about. And I think the Lions can go ahead in some of the games that they have at home. I know their away schedule is freaking grueling, but their home schedule isn't looking too shabby. Like, if we're going up against Cleveland and he's playing the whole third, fourth quarter, you can see him really go off for over 100, and there's, boom, 20% of the yards for 500.
Wait, where is it? Lions guy says,
I was about to read that.
Where are all these yards coming from, especially if you expect them to run the ball a lot and have J-Mo have 1,500 yards? 400 yards on a season would be about 20 per game. That's not a lot to ask for.
Fucking bitch.
Whoa. Chill, Nick. But yeah, it's not like
drop,
with
dude.
the 17 with this.
Oh, I didn't hear the drop. What was it?
It's a F and B.
Oh.
With a lot of yards to be given around with a lot of games, like 400 yards is not.
All right, so if
that's not shit, dude.
If I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got 1,200 yards for J-Mo. I know you're a little higher on him than me.
Yeah.
It's 12 for J-Mo. I told him I'd never do line math live on air. Here I am. 13 for Amon-Ra. And then 400 for Tesla.
Yeah.
All right, math that up, Spinny. 2,500, 2,900.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, then Laporta make up to because you still got Goff's probably gonna have like 4,000.
Probably between 4 and 5.
4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's not too many yards.
It's not.
Handing out.
Like I said, it's 20 yards a game.
Because you still got Laporte and Tim Patrick to make up the rest to get to 4,000, and they'll probably be like 500 something apiece.